Payday has a lot of DLCs. Like, very many. Enough to take up an entire paycheck on its lonesome.
I'm here for money.
And DLC is so baked into the game that it feels like you can be lost without it. But not to worry, friends. Today I bring you fellas 5 builds that you can make for completely free.
Free?
So for the 2 of you out there who don't own DLC and don't use DLC Unlocker, enjoy these builds.
Yeah, it's go time. Time to unfuck the drill again. Yo!
Don't go testing my famously little patient.
Over here! Shit! Sit!
Muscle, loud guns, ammo bags, hostage taker. This is the true classic way to play Muscle. It's extremely simple, but sometimes that's just what you need to get the job done. The Union and the Mark are very reliable guns, just as Muscle is a very reliable deck. Being among the decks with the biggest health bar and causing panics with loud guns is a pleasure. But also having natural health gain that stacks with hostage taker? Absolutely splendid.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Okay, I made an okay build, now let's get to some garbage. The AmCar is a pea shooter, plain and simple. But it's a funny little gun that has good animations, so that's good enough to have fun. Rogue is an okay deck. Dodge is very powerful, and Rogue is all dodge. Just don't get used to it, or else it'll have some dire consequences on your death sentence abilities. I'm not personally the biggest Rogue fan, but it certainly has some unique upsides, like fast swap speed without having to ace overkill. Guys, I know I've made some shitty thumbnails, but what the hell is that?
Probably the best way to actually run the Crook build.
Best way? He has 19 detection risk. You couldn't at least make it 23? Bro, what the hell is that?
Is if I go into my skills and I grab.
You already have Bloodthirst! Crook is a deck that's entirely too slept on. People will see it as a jack of all trades, master of none. They'll say you'd be better off playing Rogue or Armorer, but I say nay to that bullshittery. Crook can give you a good taste of both Armor and Dodge, leaning either way depending on what you want. Here we're leaning more towards Armor, but even with an HPV, you can reach a max dodge of 35 while sprinting. And as the title says, this build can eat 2 heavy armor shots. These 2 aspects create a very powerful combination. The dodge might not be too reliable, but the 2 shot will make up for it whenever it doesn't pull its weight.
Clearly, it's no secret that our country is in chaos. The world is in chaos. What happened with Yemen and the missile strikes the last few days, Ukraine, Palestine, we don't even know where the Secretary of Defense is right now. Are we on the brink of World War III?
ExPresident is my favorite deck, and not just because I can relate to it.
ExPresident is probably my favorite deck overall in this game. Don't refer back to that one video, it's outdated. ExPresident has a lot of unique and powerful abilities. Gaining health for kills that's stored until you need it, near instant armor regen with well-placed kills, and even a tiny bit of dodge for your troubles. The Predator and the Locomotive are shotguns that I don't see around like at all. And it's a damn shame, because these are fun guns. They make the perfect combo really. One is very spammy with amazing ammo pickup, and one is more consistent and slow. This build has the problem of having no shield repellent, because AP rounds are DLC, by my most utter dismay. You can break the rules a bit and add them, or you can just hang on to your flashbang to get shields out of the way.
Julian! I don't know where I felt like I get a little drink around here, do you?
Stoic with an ICTV is strangely underutilized. I suppose one doesn't need this much health with Stoic, but it certainly is a lot of fun. Nearly 460 health puts you right with muscle on the health scale. And with your natural damage resistance, you can see how that makes room for plenty of shots. Double jokers is something I'm not usually a fan of, mainly because I fucking hate the process of taking jokers in the first place, but also because it's boring. Although I make the exception here because Stoic is probably the deck that benefits from jokers the absolute most. And that was 5 builds completely DLC free. Did you enjoy these builds? Did they intrigue you? Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one. Good night.